everybody.
Good evening, morning, whenever you consume said newscast.
We're back at...
November 4th?
Yes, November 4th. We're back at our regular offices.
Yes, we were on location, but not really.
But not really. And we don't get yelled at here.
Or get kicked out of things. Always a bonus.
Yep.
Don't get kicked out of things.
Plus the couch is comfy.
Yeah, I like the couch.
Yeah. This is episode 7.
What are we going to do this one? 17th thing? No. No, that's an actual number. Seventh thing? The seventh thing?
The seventh thing? The seventh inning.
No, yeah. Ooh.
We're a baseball thing now.
Oh, no, I don't like baseball, though.
Seventh inning stretch!
Oh, that's... darn. That's a thing now.
Yep, so, I guess, yeah.
What's up?
Welcome to the 7th inning. What we're playing, I guess.
What are you playing? I know you played a few games, or a game.
I played a game after it downloaded, and then
Which
started
I've
working.
also played it.
And then started working in DC Universe Online.
It's up now.
It went free to play.
How much do you pay? Oh,
I paid $10.
I paid money as well.
Right off the bat, I got in there, and I literally got through half the tutorial, and I was having fun. And I'm like, you know what? $10 to make 4 more characters, get new powers.
No, you get 2 characters on the free account.
I know. So, but you get 6 total.
Oh, yeah.
So,
yeah.
I get to make 4 extra characters. I get extra inventory. I get extra bank slots. All I gotta do is pay $10 flat, and that's it. Like, no more fees after
they keep
that.
track of it.
So I was like, score! And then I got that, and then I upgraded my guy, so he now has
ring
power, because he's...
Mine does too.
Yeah.
What's your character name?
I am Night Comet.
Nice.
I also have the Sapling. She's my healer. And I have a tank, whose name I can't remember. Oh! Solar Centurion.
So you'll find this oh my god, so funny. I logged in yesterday, or maybe that was first day. First character I see is a giant brute guy. He's green. He's got purple pants. His name's Dr. Banner. I'm like,
there's so
that
much
was quick.
So much of that going on.
That's awesome. I thought, and he had a ring on. I'm like, that makes me extra scared.
And I love the gameplay. Like, it's fun.
It's exactly what you expect. It's a hero game.
Except it's an action game for an MMO, which is different. And
you don't see
like
that often. I think Conan the Barbarian tried to do that.
Yeah, but Conan sucked.
Yeah, that's...
So,
we don't talk about that one.
No. So, no, this game was good. And my only... I mean, I had complaints the other day because by now, MMO companies should understand that when you make something free, or when you launch something, people tend to jump on the bandwagon.
When there's free sex, do you not get on it?
So,
wow.
that was...
that was terrible.
That was... That was my one thing, is all of a sudden they're like, the servers can't handle this many people, and I'm like, well, you should have figured that out. I figured that out.
Well, they fixed that, so there's priorities going though. So
there's priorities. The servers are somewhat stabilized, and I mean, give it a week and everything will be fine.
Because people are gonna be like, oh, I can just play this anytime I want.
I was just getting antsy because I really like the game. So, and the only other part that I really want to complain about is lazy people. Who don't want to make characters look good. I have run into so many characters in the last couple days that are in like the standard color, and they just added random pieces to their guy, so they
or the guy with the orange, pink, and black. I'm sorry, that does not look like a superhero.
No, but at least you're trying. And you can change your color scheme after. It just bugs me in game when I see someone with like the default colors and a random mishmash of armor, and I go, you didn't even try.
Well, it's good because you can now get themed armor. So.
Yes.
Like I saw some guy flying around with a Green Lantern suit. So.
Yeah.
No,
so I'm excited.
We'll get together on it sometime.
Yes.
We can't make clans though. We can't make clans.
We can pay $15 a month for 1 month, make a clan, and it will never go away, and we still get to lead it.
Maybe we should do that.
So.
Maybe we should get my friend to do it because he hasn't. I'm pretty sure he has not paid.
Oh yeah. So either way, it's fun. I enjoyed it. I'm level 13.
I'm level 4. I played like an hour.
I have 2 characters that I'm waiting for to play with other people, and my one guy I'm just taking off and going with, because apparently once you get level 30, it's a whole new game. So
I'm excited for that then.
So I'm stoked. And it's free.
Yeah, go even it's just not only on PlayStation, on PCs as well.
Yeah, PC as well. They don't connect though, so.
That's another big MMO lie.
No, but they've never said they connect.
Yeah, they would. Yeah, they did. When they first announced the game at E3, whenever 09.
Yeah, but a lot of games did that too, because Champions Online did that too, and that was like, Champions Online on a console? That won't work, and I'm like...
Yeah, but at least DC Universe got it on console. So.
They did. So I'm okay with it not cross...
Again, trivia, the only MMO to completely, truly be cross-platform, Final Fantasy 11.
Yep. So.
Only because of technical limitations.
And that's all I have been playing.
Nice. That's not bad, though.
No, and I mean, I've been playing the junk out of it, so. Mm-hmm. And you, sir, what have you been playing?
So many games. Where do I start? Oh, Infamous Festival of Blood. Did you enjoy Infamous?
I did like Infamous.
Infamous Festival of Blood is exactly, what you expect out of an Infamous game. You run around. The biggest change this time around is that you're bad. There's no morality scales.
Well, that's
you're all bad. There's no saving people. They really want you to go out of your way. They don't want you to go out of your way to suck people's blood, because that's how your energy comes from this time around. Instead of just electricity, you actually just go around. There's an achievement or a trophy that I've already unlocked. Bite the necks of 100 people.
Oh my!
And I've done that.
Wow.
Because it's actually the animation is really well done. It's like he breaks their leg and until their throat. It looks really sharp. So I've been playing that. I think I'm about halfway through it because it's actually a standalone. You don't need any Infamous disc to play it. It's a lot like the Red Dead Redemption one that they released last year.
With the zombies?
Yeah. I can't remember. Red Dead?
I don't know. Undead, Red Dead Rising or something like that.
Something.
Yeah.
But it's a lot like that. You can just download it from the store. I think it's $10. I bought it for $7 because I'm a Plus user, and I knew that I was gonna play it eventually. Mm-hmm. The game starts you off right in the beginning where you get turned into a vampire. There's about a minute of introduction to the gameplay controls for people who don't play it, obviously, because you don't need the disc. As soon as you start using your melee weapon, you can start staking vampires. And it's actually satisfying. It's like I'd almost given up hope on vampire games since the Buffy game, way back on the Xbox.
Yep.
But this actually is really good. The movesets is pretty much the same. They didn't change the core mechanics around, other than the whole you're getting blood. There's actually the new ability where you can actually fly.
Oh, cool.
You actually turn into a cloud of bats. And you just fly around New Marais.
Very classic.
Which is really cool.
Yep.
Monsters are all new this time around because you're fighting vampires. Mm-hmm. And it's kind of cool because since you are a vampire yourself, you can turn on sort of like a detective mode like in Batman. And you can see who has a heartbeat or not.
Oh, okay.
And then that's how you can find other vampires to stake them. So that's really cool. Like I said, I'm only halfway through. You're fighting Bloody Mary, which is the lead vampire. And it's really funny because when you try to fight her initially, she will wipe the floor with you because you don't have the special weapon that you have to find in the game. But it's funny because you'll be doing around your missions, you're doing side missions, you'll see her flying around the city. You can't do anything about it. And if you try to engage her, she will just, summon minions and you'll get your floor. You'll get wiped. It's pretty fun.
It's so scary he just can't even say it out loud.
It's not that scary.
No, but
the monsters are they just keep coming at you.
I was just gonna say when she just keeps spawning stuff, you have to admit you're kind of being yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the melee weapon, they've taken the electric rod out and they've swapped it with it's like a cross.
Okay.
With a wooden point at the end of it, and that's how you stake your vampires.
Oh.
So. They've incorporated that really well.
Well, that's interesting.
So, yep, $10, go get it. I think it's worth $10.
Well, that's good. It sounds like they actually spent time on it. So.
and they timed it just in the release for Halloween too.
Right.
So it's all spooky. Everyone's dressed in costumes and stuff like that. So that's fun. I played that.
Excellent.
What else did I play? I played. Well, I guess we'll go from pretty good stuff to amazing stuff. I played Hydro Prophecies. Hydro something? Hydrophonic Prophecies. It's if you're a PlayStation Plus member, you can download it for free.
Yeah.
If it wasn't $10, I would not buy it. It's not a good game. I'm not gonna lie. It's about a colony underneath water.
Yes.
And you play a security person that kind of looks like Jade from Beyond Good and Evil.
I know, I've seen screenshots. I got all excited.
Yeah, no, I saw the trailer for it and I was like, yeah, okay, I'll download this. It's pretty much a traversal game.
Okay.
Like another game that I will mention in a second.
Yes.
But not implemented as well. And it's funny because if you there's a option to contact the developers and tell them what parts of the game you didn't like and parts you did like.
It's a bad option to put in the game.
No, when it says contact the developers, what did you not like about the gameplay?
Everything.
It was clunky. What did you not like about the voice acting? Clunky. The voice acting is absolutely horrible. It's like they've recorded it in a hollow room.
And I love it when people do
individually, so the actors aren't even talking to each other. It's just canned lines. The reactions just don't sound fun.
And you only get one take.
Pretty much.
Go. So
it's okay. Might as well just take advantage of it while it's free.
Yeah. So
I've been playing that.
And the last big one,
Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception, and it's I feel as if it doesn't need its own explanation. It's amazing. The
story's good.
The story is great. I'm probably about an 8th in. I just finished the Chateau level, which was previewed at E3 2010, 11.
No.
Well, it was previewed in 2011, not E3, but 2011. So it's good. It's a lot of people are asking, does it improve on Uncharted 2?
There wasn't much to improve.
The short answer is no. But then again, does it need to be improved on? No.
That's why I ask about story, because I mean,
the story is
so far so good.
Oh man, it's really good. The voice acting is just superb. All the voice actors were done like as contrast to Prophecy. They're actually acting out while they're performing the whole capturing motion capture sequence. So
which good voice actors always do. So.
That's exactly right. You want a genuine response to the actors. So I haven't had a chance to play multiplayer yet.
That's fine.
Play it eventually. I will. I think so.
And I'll post a link to the unboxing of the collector's edition.
Yes.
We posted that on Thursday. So I'll post a link. You can watch it to see all the cool stuff that Tony got.
That I'm wearing currently.
Damn.
Sig Parvis Magna.
So
yeah, Uncharted 3. Do yourself a favor. If you don't have it, you should go get it.
And if you don't have a PlayStation 3,
you should go get a PlayStation 3 for it. It's one of those games that will make you go, holy, what did that just happen? Did that explode in front of my face? How am I still alive?
That will be my Christmas break game.
No, and it won't take you very long. It's about, okay, if you skip the cutscenes, it is approximately 3 hours long. 3 to 4 hours long.
Tricky.
But why would you want to skip the cutscenes? Because that's like the story.
Yeah.
It's like playing Metal Gear Solid 4. You can definitely skip Metal Gear Solid 4. You can.
You can play that game in 2 minutes.
Yeah, that's all that movie is. Or, that's all the game is. It's a movie.
It's a movie.
But honestly, if you go into it expecting gameplay, well, yeah, the gameplay's solid too. But it's not. It's just not what you're there for. You want a good, solid story, and that's what I applaud in video games. Is just solid narrative.
Yeah, it's getting to that point now where they can start telling better stories. And that kind of stuff,
they should start hiring actual movie writers or novelists and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Although it didn't really work well with Advent Rising, unfortunately.
No, but I mean, look at World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
The people that write their novels write a lot of the quest text.
For those of you who don't know, Advent Rising was succumbed to the whole Two Human thing as well, where they're planning this huge epic storyline, but it just completely failed. But the writer was also Orson Scott Wells.
Yeah.
Which was a good idea, but
you guys want a tip? When you're developing a game, don't tell people you're planning for a trilogy. Make the game, make it all stand alone, but have a little bit of a cliffhanger that could go either way.
Mass Effect.
Mass Effect, Assassin's Creed,
and Dragon Age.
Like there's games that can kind of make you want more, and then if you really like, if it doesn't sell all that well, but well enough, you can do DLC that will finish the story.
Exactly.
So, don't come out and be like, we're gonna do 5 games. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be great. Because then we go into the first game, going, well, this is junk.
Yeah, because then you get people going, I'll just wait for the 3rd game.
Yeah. And then you don't sell games, and then you go, wow. So, I don't know. That is my 2 cents.
So, that's what I've been playing. In the DCU, but I haven't had as much playtime as you guys.
Yeah. So, when I get into MMOs,
When I get into Uncharted, I get into Uncharted.
So the news?
News and we've got 2011 Spike Video Game Awards, VGAs. The annual VGAs.
Yep.
Early December, probably December 4th, I think, is when it is. But as per usual, you've got your standard Game of the Year editions, Batman, Arkham City. Pretty much anything here on our list, except for Skyrim, I don't think we're going to be playing. Unless you absolutely want to play Skyrim.
No, the Skyrim we're not going to play, but Graham is.
Okay, so Graham will do it.
So I've already
discussed it.
I've already smacked him around telling me he has to write a review.
We still haven't done Gears of War 3 yet. Fuck.
It's too late.
Yeah.
It's gone. It's done and over with. Everybody's playing.
We just swept it under the rug.
Yeah, Batman, we're going to play. Legend of Zelda, we're going to play. Portal, I do believe there's already a review up. You're going to get Uncharted 3 review. So, yes, we should have reviews up for all those games. By the VGA Awards, I doubt it, but...
No. Which is kind of weird because this is the one that comes out last.
Yep.
But, meh. And like I said before, where's LA Noire? LA Noire was gorgeous.
Well, if you're only picking 5 games.
I would have totally taken LA Noire over Portal 2. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
People like Portal 2?
But the narrative in LA Noire was far superior.
Story-wise, yes.
Arguably. I think it's far...
Gameplay-wise?
Yeah, LA Noire wasn't exactly groundbreaking.
So, that's what I mean. Plus, who accepts the award? Because Remedy's not around anymore, so... Or not Remedy,
Rockstar will take it.
Rockstar just walks out. It's not their game!
Dibs.
Ours now.
You see the Team Bondi guys are like running towards the stage. No, dibs!
Yeah. Don't mind me.
I mind you. Is that a new message?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think we're good.
Okay.
Blooper reel.
So, along with all those, Game of the Year awards that you can expect, you can also expect some exclusive reveals.
Like what, Tony?
Well, Alan Wake.
Yeah!
New Alan Wake video game is coming out, and that game was gorgeous and fun.
Yep.
Because, again, narrative in a game is key.
Narrative attached to solid gameplay.
Yeah. And Alan Wake had most of that.
Yeah. I say that in my reviews all the time, like, you get a game that's got an amazing story.
Exactly.
But really bad gameplay, you're not going to play the game to get to the story.
Brutal Legend comes to mind.
Yeah. So, you have to make a game that you want to play because of, like, it's fun, but at the same time, the story keeps you going. Like, that's why people can take Uncharted and just keep playing it.
Yeah.
Because it's fun, and the story just keeps you kind of going, what happens next? Keep playing. What happens next? Keep playing.
Because I'm pretty sure that it's the same engine from 1, just tweaked.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing of the... Your shooting is still the same.
Okay. I don't like that blinking thing.
What does it say?
I don't know. It's just like 1 second or something. But the other clock's still going up, so...
So...
No, I'm excited. And it's
new Alan Wake game. It's been teased forever, pretty much.
Yes. And we still have no idea what it's even going to... It may not even have Alan Wake in it.
Newest reports say it's going to be a downloadable title.
Yep.
So, that might be limiting.
Look at Festival of Blood.
Yeah, that's true. Festival of Blood is fantastic. So. What else is here? We've got Hideo Kojima will be making his first public appearance since a little bit, other than tweeting whatever he eats.
Well, but I mean, they were dealing with the whole tsunami and all that stuff, trying to get Konami back up and going. So
I don't think Konami was involved in that. A lot of the video game companies weren't.
They said, yeah, but I mean, you're still affected because half of your country's underwater. So
that's true.
I mean, the building wasn't hit, but you know, family, but family members and all that other stuff.
I'm pretty sure.
So why are you? Oh, now it's red.
Now it's red. If we play enough video games, I know when things go red.
Pausing. Okay, yeah, there you go. We're recording. Okay.
Weird freaking bloopers.
Yay, because computers and technology.
We like technology.
So our camera was warning us that it was about to switch memory cards.
Yet, sure.
It just does it in a very ominous-soundingly manner.
Yes, it does.
So
what we're talking about?
Alan Wake, and then most anticipated games. I do believe you were getting it.
Oh no!
Kojima.
Kojima. So he'll be showing up this year's VGA to not announce, but actually show us what Metal Gear Rising is all about.
We've seen some play.
Barely.
Well, they chopped a watermelon in like half.
Oh man, So it's a watermelon chopping simulator?
Yeah, it's like Fruit Ninja, but
with Raiden.
Yeah.
Raiden is technically a ninja, so.
See? Fruit Ninja.
Oh man, I would totally.
I hope I can play with my Kinect.
I would totally play with my PlayStation Move that I will buy for that game if it's like that. Yeah. So, other things that VJs are going to be doing, as usual, they're doing their whole most anticipated game. You can go on the Spike TV website and vote for it.
Yeah.
The list includes BioShock Infinite, Diablo 3, Halo 4, Mass Effect 3, and The Last Guardian. Now,
I'm interested in The Last Guardian because it's been in development for ever. So, because wasn't it supposed to be like a launch game?
No.
I thought it was supposed to be a launch game.
Oh, no. You're thinking like launch as in like back in 2008 or 9?
Yeah.
No. I'm pretty sure they were just penning it at that point.
Though there was gameplay. Or cinematics or something.
I think Last Guardian was revealed, not the most recent E3, but the last E3. Or Tokyo Game Show.
Either way, it's been in development for a very long time.
Yeah.
So I'm intrigued by that one.
I don't think it's fair that you put something like BioShock Infinite, where we know what the game's going to be like, what it's going to look like, next to Halo 4.
I was just going to say,
seeing as how like we've only had one cinematic trailer.
That's like putting Skyward Sword into that vote. Like, you've seen so much of Skyward Sword, and then nothing of, like, I have seen nothing from Diablo 3, but I know there is some stuff.
There's
some previews.
Yeah, like, the media has seen that game.
Yeah, but Halo 4...
No one has seen it.
We've seen Master Chief with a jetpack.
And like a new gun, and that's about it.
Yeah.
There's no way...
Are you anticipating it? I mean, I'm excited.
For all we know, it's going to be a card-based travel game for the Xbox Kinect.
It could be like Mario Party, except for your Xbox.
We don't know anything about this game. It could be a racing game.
Okay, admit it. You'd play that.
Maybe. If it would it have Kinect support?
Yep.
Done.
And this is why we should develop games.
Just make everything into a trading card game racing simulator.
Yep.
Racing simulator.
So I don't know
BioShock, in my opinion, it's either BioShock Infinite or Mass Effect 3.
And Mass Effect 3 I'm excited for, but
as far as anticipated game,
I don't anticipate games as much until they're like almost out.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm excited genuinely for Uncharted 3, but I know I have to wait, just budget restraints.
Mm-hmm.
But Zelda, like we're counting down the days now. So I'm stoked for Zelda.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to avoid spoilers all over the internet.
Every day there's something new.
I know, and I'm like, no, don't tell me that. So
it's got a sword.
It does have a sword, but apparently we learned something about the sword. That's been in every single game. So I don't know. Anticipated is a weird category.
I don't think you should vote for Halo. I don't think Halo 4 should be on that vote.
No, and not that it doesn't deserve it. It's just that we know nothing about it. Like, if it's another Halo game.
Now, unless they do like, oh, by the way, no, I guess not Bungie, but here's 343 Studios playing Halo 4, guys. Let's go.
Yeah, but if we have to vote for this, like if this is for us to vote on.
Who's voting? Oh, I don't have internet.
Yeah. Oh.
I'll check it later.
But like if this is us for voting, then Halo 4 is a bad one because we can't see it. I bet that the voting closes at a certain time.
Yep.
So.
That would be a good guess.
So I don't know. It seems unfair to me.
If pressed with a pistol against my head, I would say BioShock Infinite would be mine.
I'll go with Mass Effect 3.
Good choice as well. Both of those games are just going to be awesome. So.
Yeah. I'd like more information on Halo 4.
Yeah, no, I could care less.
I know you could. I multiplayer I like. And the story, I don't like Master Chief, so maybe they can kill him off. Maybe that like cinematic ends with him getting shot in the head.
Or he's getting sucked into space.
Yeah, he'll just fall through a black hole and die, and I'll be like, hey, that's new and different.
Game over.
Also exciting, so.
Okay. What's up? Next.
Guess we'll go into Heavy Rain. Is coming out with the director's cut of the game for $30. So you get the game, you get episode 1, The Taxidermist, it's Heavy Rain Chronicles, episode 1.
I like how it's named.
So I'm guessing that's DLC.
Also, I'll talk to you about that.
Okay, so the CD for like the soundtrack, you get the soundtrack, you get new menus and stuff, you use a PlayStation Move.
Vital control.
You get 8 making of videos, you get 3 dynamic themes, you get 15 pieces of concept art and 2 bonus trailers. I don't know why people include trailers. That's like you watch a movie on DVD and you go to the thing that says trailers expecting stuff like that's up and coming and they're like, here's the trailer for the movie you just watched.
I had a pretty good rant the other day on Twitter about why would I buy a collector's edition of your sequel, which includes the digital copy of your previous game. Why would I do that?
In case you never played the first one.
But if I'm buying the collector's edition, chances are I've already played it.
Yeah.
Because Diablo 3 actually includes, in the collector's edition, Diablo 2 and Lords of Destruction, I think, whatever.
Yeah.
But why would I want to play that again when I could just be playing your newer game, which probably has everything your older game has and more?
In case you lost the discs, I don't know.
But why would I want to play your old game?
I don't know.
But Heavy Rain doesn't do that, obviously.
No, Heavy Rain doesn't. So move support, and like I was saying before, I'm excited because I haven't played it.
Oh, it's so good.
And I've heard a lot of stuff about it, so I'm intrigued by it.
It's incredible.
And of course, I didn't have my PS3 when it came out. Mm-hmm. And
I would just get this one. I wouldn't let you borrow mine.
No, and I mean now I'm getting it cheaper and I get DLC with it. So.
I like how it says episode 1 because they're actually planning 5 separate episodes.
And that never happened.
No, it didn't happen because of the giant move label on the box.
Ah.
They ended up shifting all development resources to make the move work in Heavy Rain. Which
wow.
I'm not saying it doesn't work, but I want more Heavy Rain via DLC. There's supposed to be like 4 or more, 5 or more.
That's like making me wait for a movie because they want to 3Dify it. Just release the movie, please. You know?
Just.
Yeah. Cabin in the Woods. So yeah, I'm excited, and that's kind of fun.
And it's only $30. So.
And it's only $30. So I mean, and I know I am cheap.
That's worth the price of admission.
I'm cheap, but it's supposed to be a long game.
It's pretty lengthy depending on how you play it.
Yes, and you can play through it multiple times.
Yeah, it's
like replay value for $30.
Mm-hmm.
If I can keep playing it, I'm good.
I'm very surprised no one spoiled the ending for you.
No, I've heard nothing other than the fact that apparently the chick gets naked. I've heard that.
Oh well, that was years ago.
I know, so I'm like.
That was in the first trailer.
I know, so I'm like, I know nothing about this game.
You're pretty much hunting someone,
and
you'll figure that out. It's Heavy Rain. You think Heavy Rain actually makes sense? Closer, without spoiling it, Heavy Rain actually does factor into the game itself. It's not just they chose 2 random words and go.
That's how I name things.
That's not how they did it though.
My kid's gonna be like Vaz Coaster. Chevalier.
Oh, Henry.
Yeah. So no, I'm excited and that's cool.
When does it come out? November. It says up there.
No, November 8th.
Oh, man.
Same day as the other thing that we're going to talk about at,
yes,
man.
We will. Oh, baby, that's a big week.
It's a good day. Too bad I'm still poor.
Yeah, mine's cheaper.
Send me money. I'm going to get that before I get this. I'll wait for this. Once again, Christmas is right around the corner.
Yeah, that one's easy to purchase for you.
Yeah. And my PS3 takes money from me now, so.
Oh, does it now?
It does.
Your credit card works?
Apparently.
Yeah, told you it would have worked. Told you it worked.
It magicked, because that's how I bought my DLC for DC Universe.
I still have a bunch of money from a card that I bought for cheap, so.
Okay, what else do you have once here?
So, we've got Silicon Knights. We talked about, well, we didn't talk about it, but earlier this week there were many rumors of them laying off staff, which ended up being true.
Yes.
Unfortunately.
75% of their staff.
Lots of their staff lost their jobs. And now Silicon Knights, not only have they confirmed these layoffs, they want to hire everyone back.
So.
Well, yes, they should do that, but as far as a CEO/money perspective, are you going to be doing anything though? They should be. They should be working on internal things. But
yeah, you have, like, this is what gets me, is Silicon Knights has a string of bad games. Like they did 2 Human, and now they have X-Men Destiny. Like, they've got stuff in there that's just bad. And then you have Metal Gear Solid, that they helped with the, like, you know, prettying up of. And you have their original game, Eternal Darkness, that left with like a cliffhanger at the end of that game, and then they went, nope, we're going to work on a trilogy called 2 Human, it's going to be great, it's going to be amazing. And it sucked. So the other 2 games never got made.
It's a lot like Sega. Shenmue 2.
Yeah.
Why would you do that to people?
So that's what I mean, it's just like, you guys have gold just waiting to happen in an Eternal Darkness 2.
Or even if you want to prettify another Metal Gear game.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think Konami would be, well, they might be opposed to it since their whole HD collection's coming out this winter. So.
But, you mean, maybe they should have gotten help from these guys on that. I don't know. It boggles my tiny little brain. But I'm happy they're hiring people back. Like, I mean, it's sad that they're gone.
They're working on something called The Box, which, obviously...
Eternal Darkness, The Box. That doesn't sound scary.
The Box of Eternal Darkness?
Still not that scary.
Eternal Boxing Darkness?
Eternal Darkness Sanity's Requiem. Great name.
That's a great name.
You need to follow up with another great name, so... The Box just does not cut it. Unless that's just a code name, because we all know code names change.
The Dolphin.
Revolution. So.
Okay.
Going over to the side. Here we go. Screw it. I'll talk about this one first because I really want to. Gearbox claiming that reviewers are unfair towards Duke Nukem Forever. No, this is not an old story. This is new. The guys at Gearbox have come out and said that they just don't understand how people can be giving this game a bad review. And being the one that reviewed it for our site, I can see 8,000 times why this game got a bad review on every single site.
It's not good.
Now, gameplay, like the part that Gearbox did at the very beginning, that like at first 10-15 minutes, loved it. The rest of it felt clunky, which I was gonna forgive, because yes, they're working with old stuff. Like they're
pretty much taking whatever
3D Realms.
Yeah, they had to.
And fixing, like just kind of cleaning it up and like just kind of throwing it out there because they didn't have a lot of money. Or time. They had to kind of just get it out there. So I was going to forgive them for that. Except the story sucks. And which is hard to say for a Duke Nukem game.
I would like to know how much VO they brought back in.
Yeah.
When Gearbox got the license. I'd like to know, like... I knew that they brought on, I don't know who voices do, but they brought him back on for a little bit to do some voice acting. Whether or not was it to do more or
probably
less or
just
just all of it? You think so?
Yeah. But, and like I said, that beginning part was awesome. So if they do another Duke Nukem game, I'm totally stoked. Because they said they want to do another Duke Nukem game. I'm totally stoked for them to do one.
Oh, you just have to get the novelty is faded, though.
Not if you get the right writer. You can revive it. Like, Yahtzee Croshaw was, like, kind of fielded to write a story. Mm-hmm. And he wrote one for them, and they said it wasn't good enough.
Yeah, but he's very critical about them, so...
I know, except, like, even if you just took off from what he did, it would probably be better than the drivel that was in the game.
Just swearing everything.
Just swearing and the word boobs and babes.
They took my babes.
And then he'd swear. And you go...
Shit.
Yeah. And then he just wouldn't stop swearing. And like I said in my review, like, we were talking about Shadows of the Damned, I haven't written a review yet, but there's that one boss that swears like crazy.
But that's comical.
But it's funny, because it's used well. I don't like swearing just for the sake of trying to be tough.
No, that doesn't make you tough.
No, you don't sound tough to me when all you do is swear, and that's what all these guys do in this game. And so, and then they went on to say that that they were trying to compare their game to Half-Life.
That's like comparing earrings from the Queen Elizabeth to a piece of poop.
Yeah. and if both games would have come out at the same time, I mean, people have been saying this about Duke Nukem for a while in all their reviews. If this game would have come out when it was supposed to,
14 years ago,
it would have been leading the pack.
Yes.
But, unfortunately, it didn't come out 14 years ago, or 12 years ago, or however many years ago.
They spent all their money on alcohol.
It came out last year.
It doesn't...
So, and then saying that your game is just as good as a game that was released 10 years ago?
I don't get it.
Like, that's like saying...
It's either gonna be the world's greatest video game,
yeah,
or nothing.
But that's like since their Nintendo comes out with like their new Mario game, and if people said it was bad, they go, well, you guys like Super Mario Bros. On the normal Nintendo. What's the difference? Well, time, folks. Time, and the fact that your story sucked. So at least Half-Life had the story going for it. So
I agree.
That is Gearbox. That is your answer, and I apologize because I love you guys. And like I said, I loved your first 15 minutes. So.
And you guys make great games.
And make another Duke Nukem game. I'm stoked if you guys do. Just do it all yourself. Thank you. I love you.
Shouldn't they be busy working on Borderlands 2?
Yes. Well, but unless they split the development company. Blizzard does it.
Yeah, but the Blizzard has all the people in the world.
I know.
And Gearbox is still relatively small.
Well, we'll see.
They picked up scenes since Borderlands.
But Borderlands 2 and
whatever this would
Duke
be.
Nukem, like they could get it done. Get her done.
Get it done. Are we in
Grand Theft Auto?
Is there Grand Theft Auto? So Grand Theft Auto 5 came out.
Not
came out. We're in the future cast now.
The trailer.
The trailer that we had talked about last week
Yep.
was revealed to this Tuesday.
It's pretty.
It is, I'm mixed about it. I know it's going to be good. I know it's going to look pretty.
Mm-hmm.
But I was honestly expecting a little bit more than what they showed off in the, I don't know, it was like 2 minutes or a minute and a half trailer. I was expecting a little bit more. It just looks like Grand Theft Auto 4. Just, with all those fancy texture packs that people make.
Texture packs, yeah.
So, it takes place in Los Santos from Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Now, have you ever played San Andreas?
I've watched people play San Andreas.
If you want to play it, I can let you borrow my copy. It's the one with the boobies and the hot coffee.
Oh yes.
So, there should totally be a hot coffee sequence in this game.
But
dude, so that, anyways, that's coming out. It's not going to be the entire San Andreas. It's just going to be Los Santos. Now.
But by my understanding, they are making Los Santos bigger.
Yes, it's going to be like there's a picture of Mount Chiliac, or a video in the trailer. There's a picture of it, and it's just massive.
Yeah.
It is. It's huge. So they are totally reworking the maps, like they did with Liberty City in Grand Theft Auto 4. So coming from that perspective, yeah, I can see them doing that and not needing and justifying the fact that it's only just Los Santos.
Yes.
Because Grand Theft Auto 4, even though it's smaller than San Andreas, it was more tightly packed.
Well, and I mean the city was vibrant and everything was alive.
So,
and I'm excited because the protagonist speaks English and not with an accent. Huzzah!
Vice City.
Yeah.
Vice City was, well, I guess hidden a little bit of an Italian accent, but not really. Tommy Vercetti. People are saying, early speculations saying that CJ's back in the game.
Okay.
From San Andreas. Vercetti, back in the game.
Wow.
Because they're just analyzing they've analyzed every frame.
Yes, they go through frame by frame.
That's what freaks do. Yeah. And I watch you guys do it.
We would do it too, we just don't have time.
Yeah. I did it for the Avengers trailer, but that was shorter. Yeah. I really want them to bring back the whole RP aspect from San Andreas. Because in San Andreas there was a...
You would work out.
Yeah, you could have a really good bodybuilding character who would punch people across the road.
Yeah.
Or have a really fat guy who just kind of struggles after every step. So, are they going to do that? I hope so.
It'd be interesting if they did.
They should. They have the technology. I mean, Xbox will just have 5 discs, but whatever.
Hi-oh.
Yeah, no problem on the PlayStation, that's for sure. Yeah.
One thing I did find funny is people were interviewing the guys that make Saints Row, because Saints Row 3 is coming out, and they're like, "Are you worried?" And I'm like, "Why would they be worried? Saints Row is coming out in like a week. Game. Like this game is going to be 2 years away, and they're asking the company that's game is coming out in another week if they're worried that this might stop people from buying Saints Row." And I'm like, "No, no."
If it's anything, other reasons will stop people purchasing your game.
Yeah.
Not because of Grand Theft Auto 5. No.
Yeah. No. This game 2 years down the pipeline
and you have to
is really
keep in mind,
scary.
this game is not. It's not coming out this year.
No.
It's not. It's probably not even going to come out next year.
That's what I mean. Like 2 years away.
It's still like you're not. You can work on Saints Row 4 if you really want and turn that out.
Release it the year after this comes out. You'll be fine. People will keep buying them.
I mean, it's Rockstar. They can do this. They did this last time with Grand Theft Auto 4. So.
They're just giving us a little taste and
preview. Because it's been a while. People have been, anticipating the next Grand Theft Auto.
Yep.
And here it is.
And they have said that it is their most ambitious and their biggest game yet. So like they're
Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah.
Twice as big as it is what they're saying.
But it's not even worldwide. It's just like all the stuff they're packing into this game. Like they are going full bore. So.
Not so.
I'm excited.
I want to see more. I know I'm excited, but at the same time, I want to see more.
Mm-hmm. Wow. See, and this is a game I wouldn't mind watching trailer after trailer after trailer after trailer because Grand Theft Auto never seems to spoil itself somehow. So.
No, because there's just so much stuff that they're doing.
Yeah.
It's just that in your face. This is gonna happen right now.
Yeah, they can tell you like half of the game, and that's like the first 5 minutes, and you're like, what? They can just keep like rearranging the trailer so it looks exciting all the time. Mm-hmm. You're like, oh my god!
Add an explosion and some helicopters.
Yeah.
Oh yes. Speaking of things that they're adding, looks like they're adding planes back into the game too.
Well, that's kind of exciting.
Because they took them out in 4.
Well, because you were in a New York type city with planes and people.
During a time of
people are still kind of.
Now you can.
Apparently.
So there's jets in the trailer.
Cool.
So that'll be exciting to play around with. You can analyze the trailer all you want. I will watch you analyze it because I will be playing Uncharted 3.
I would laugh so hard if there was like a change up.
A change up.
I don't know. It's not like you got on a plane and actually went somewhere different. So everybody's thinking that you're just in like Los Santos and you can actually take a plane and go back to Liberty City or something stupid like that.
Like the ghost town in Grand Theft Auto 3?
No, but like actually like hop on a plane and like it would do a cinematic and all of a sudden you'd end up back in like Grand Theft Auto 4. Just to mess with you.
Here's Nico Bellic.
Yeah, and they're not saying anything in like the trailer, of course. But like, I'm waiting for Rockstar to pull something out of the hat.
They're saying that the narrator is talking about, oh, I want to be a family man now. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, I know.
I'm like, bullshit.
That doesn't work.
That's not how these games pan out, guy.
I'm hoping he doesn't have kids, because that's just gonna make things awkward.
They did show off animals.
Yeah, I know.
So, PETA, get your pitchforks ready.
wonder if you have to like hide it from your fam. Like, see, I'm waiting for like they pull something out of their hat where they're like, guess what? This is weird and new, and it's gonna be interesting in the gameplay. Like, if you actually had to like hide your mobster life from a AI family.
Ooh.
Like, that'd be interesting.
Like, oh man.
How was work today, honey?
No.
Oh, it was great. Super duper. Why is there blood on your shirt?
It's red.
It's lipstick. I'm cheating on you. Oh, wait.
It's blood. Wait.
I mean ketchup. Ketchup. I was definitely eating a burger.
All over me. So exciting. I'm excited for more news. So. Although, yeah.
So.
They could have totally waited for the VGAs, I think. I think the impact would have been much greater.
Yeah, but maybe they'll have something else at the VGAs.
They won't.
You never know.
Rockstar never previews their game this close to itself.
You never know. We'll see. We'll see.
Oh yeah. Well, maybe.
Devil May Cry. Everybody's upset because Dante went emo and American.
It's kind of American always, though.
And people are saying, like, because, you know, we've all been discussing it, it was supposed to be the reboot. It's not a reboot. It's a parallel universe where Dante has obviously made different life choices. So, the real Dante that everybody knows and loves is still alive. He still exists. They haven't said that they, like, won't go back to him. So...
Eventually,
it's not like they're just abandoning the Dante we all know for this new guy. They're gonna make this game. They'll probably see how it goes, and once nobody buys it, they'll go back to the old guy. So, or they'll do like a cross game where all of a sudden
he's fighting himself.
Yeah. Although I would laugh so hard as if in this new Dante's and like this new Devil May Cry game, if all of a sudden like a wormhole opens and the old Dante hops through, and you're like, what? Oh. It won't.
Devil May Cry seems like a good series for multiplayer.
Yeah.
It seems like it could really benefit from a solid multiplayer experience. It doesn't really matter. This new Devil May Cry, the most recent report has said that it's only at 30% completion.
Yeah.
It's not even hit halfway, so it's gonna be a while before we see that.
Yeah, and I mean I'm not holding my breath or anything, so well that's new. Talk about that after, I guess.
Neat.
So, do you have more gaming stuff?
That's it. Unless you want to tag that one onto this one. Yeah, I can do that one, and then
you'll do this one,
and then you'll do. I don't need to read it. I know, but
November 8th.
Yes. So, for those who are still loyal to Square Enix and Square Enix.
I don't consider this Square Enix. This is
Squaresoft.
Squaresoft.
If you're loyal to Squaresoft, and if you've been keeping track like I have been, we are getting a plethora of PlayStation 1 games hitting our store soon.
Although 2 of them are really Super Nintendo games, but that's okay.
Yes, but Squaresoft nonetheless.
Yes.
Well, do you think they're gonna retag them with Square Enix?
I don't know.
I don't think they will.
No, because the other games they're just
they're not going to.
classics.
So these
are Squaresoft games.
Squaresoft, back when you used to be good. I'm sorry.
Before you got together with Enix, who also used to be good.
Yes.
You guys should just split apart again, because honestly,
there's rumors of them dropping the word Enix.
Well, but that still doesn't mean that they.
So people can't say Square Enix anymore.
Well, honestly, you guys should get a divorce. You're one of those married couples that just doesn't work.
Anyways, so we've got Final Fantasy V and Final Fantasy VI hitting the PlayStation Store. I think the November.
Those ones
8th.
Come out November 22nd and 27th. December 6th.
Okay, so those ones are gonna come out then, but the biggest takeaway is Chrono Cross, which was the greatest tease of what year is it? 2011.
Yeah.
Greatest tease of late 2010, because that was okayed on the ESRB. In 2010 to be released on the PlayStation Network.
Well, and Japan
has had it for a long time now.
Yeah, Japan had it in July.
Like, they had it during the summer. So, that was your biggest indication that this game was coming out in the PlayStation Store. We get to play it on November 8th.
Tuesday.
Again, you get to play for the first time.
Yes.
I get to be trapped underneath my blankets playing it on my PSP. I highly regard it as, to this day, the world's greatest RPG.
I know a lot of people that love it. So.
It is the world's greatest role-playing game.
Well, I know I'll pick that up, and I know I will be picking up Final Fantasy 6.
6.
It was my favorite Final Fantasy game.
I enjoyed it on the SNES.
Yep.
So.
But then I have it for my Game Boy Advanced, but it'll be nice to actually have on a TV again.
Oh yeah, you don't have a PSP.
No, so
PlayStation Vita. So I am thoroughly excited because
Chrono
Cross is the epitome of role-playing games, and no one has.
He hasn't shut up about this game.
It doesn't.
For
No,
a really long time.
No one can touch it unless they make another Chrono game. I'm not Chrono Cross though. I mean, I don't like I own the discs for it too, so it's great.
And I mean, I like Chrono Trigger. I honestly, Squaresoft and Enix before they got together could do nothing wrong for me.
No, yeah.
Like that gaming generation was.
It was amazing, right?
Yeah. So and then they got married and they made a bunch of bastard children and
squeezed Final Fantasy to death.
But not even. They just stopped trying.
No, that's in the same line of not trying, squeezing them to death.
Job systems out the window.
They're adding
summons. No, they're kind of still there.
Final Fantasy 14 is adding in the classic jobs again.
Yes.
Black Mage, Red Mage, and Blue Mage.
Good.
That was in the some sort of interview or something. They're like, yeah, apparently people want those jobs again. Apparently. Durr.
You mean that thing that your entire series was based off of for the longest time? No.
The one that was in Final Fantasy 11, your actual successful MMO.
So, I like jobs, and I mean some of the Final Fantasy games. I think honestly, 9 was the last one that I thought was worth it.
For me, 6 was it. For me, it was 6.
And honestly, 6 is my ultimate favorite. 7 is, that's right. You can all hate on it.
I don't.
But
I overrate it. Yeah. It's overrated.
8 I liked because it was different.
I detested 8.
And 9 I liked because they actually went back to the old look of what Final Fantasy kind of was to be.
I still am totally on board with them ditching Final Fantasy 14 and using resources to create a console game.
Yeah.
They could do that.
That'd be cool.
So, yeah, next week look for it, Chrono Cross.
On your
PlayStation Network.
Network.
And if you have your PSPs, you can play it on your PSPs, which I will totally take advantage of.
I lost the store. There it is.
So.
This just in! Nintendo is hard at work on a new installment of Zelda for your 3DS.
Hooray! Anything about it? Is that art for that game, or
I don't know.
They just picked it up?
I'm trying to.
We literally just read this.
Yes.
About 5 minutes ago.
Here is a quote from.
This is for you, exclusive newscasters.
E.G. Anuma, who is of course the famed game designer for his continued work on Zelda. It is of course Miyamoto who created it, but AG or EG has continued on. He said, recently we released Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D as a remake. We are considering the idea of porting Majora's Mask.
Good call. But
it didn't seem right to launch a remake one after the other, so the next Zelda game on the 3DS will be original.
Good.
So,
you know what? That's Ocarina of Time.
Yeah. They are ultimately right now just talking about it. But usually when Nintendo says they're talking about something,
they're usually almost done planning it.
Yeah. So, cool.
Soon.
So I'm excited.
That's exactly what we all wanted.
Yeah. That's exactly what I was kind of thinking was you release Zelda Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
You get the engine on your portable system.
And you get it known that Zelda is on your 3DS.
Yeah. And then you make a new original game, and then just for fun, you release Majora's Mask right after.
And if they're real bastards about this, they'd do the whole Master Quest thing where if you pre-order it, here's Majora's Mask.
Yes.
On your 3DS.
And
the only way to get it is to pre-order this other game.
I'm excited.
Yeah, that's pretty wicked.
And by the sounds of what I have heard of Skyward Sword, they're still being coy about the timeline of everything.
Isn't it the second one of all in terms of timelining? It's a second.
Skyward Sword is now maybe the first one.
Oh, because I know Minish Cap was up there in terms of timeline on the Game Boy Advance. If you've never played it,
yeah,
Minish Cap was up there.
It's interesting, kind of. The talk seems to be that there might be some hints about what's coming.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Like, just timeline-wise, like, they might actually try and make sense of it all, which I still... Nintendo says that they have it.
They don't need to.
Nintendo has it charted out. They're just not letting anybody know. That
doesn't surprise me.
So I'm like...
It seems pretty important for them to keep that.
Keep the mystery?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it fosters a lot of discussion, so... I'm excited for a new 3DS Zelda, though!
Yeah, we won't get it for a while, though.
No, but that's okay. I have Skyward Sword coming out. So...
We do.
That will keep me busy. And then movie news.
Just a quickie one here. It turns out MGM has had a change of heart with the most recent James Bond film, and has decided to greenlight it and call it Skyfall. Now,
does it have dragons in it, Tony? Because I can get confused with the game that's coming out soon.
You might be able to yell at those dragons in this James Bond movie. So, they've given it they've given it the name, and from the sounds of it, they've also cast a bunch of people as well. Are you excited for more Bond? After the stunning, we're not going to make more Bond?
I'm glad they're making more Bonds. I can't say I'm a huge fan of Daniel Craig as Bond.
He's not bad, but he's never supposed to be pretty either.
No, he's a different Bond, and I don't know, like, I've always been a...
It would, if they had cast someone else in Quantum of Solace and the other one, Casino Royale. If they cast someone else, because the script would have been the same. They're edgier, dark. It's the most recent Bond films are to Bond as the Dark Knight was to Batman.
Yes, they're trying to make him edgy and
different.
Yes.
So, and success. You totally changed the books.
Right.
When it came to Quantum of Solace.
He's the action James Bond as opposed to the suave and gadget James Bond.
And it's fun. It's funny because those two movies were supposed to be the original.
Like, yes, I know that was supposed to be like the prequels
of the entire universe.
Yeah.
So, I don't know what to think of it.
I don't know. I'm excited, and I mean Judi Dench is back, so
she's amazing. She's an amazing actor regardless whatever she's in.
MGM's in trouble now though because Bethesda's gonna sue them. So.
See, totally. Watch your butts, dudes.
Yeah. Because we know they're trigger happy with that.
You don't want the next headline to be Bethesda kills Bond.
It's coming.
Careful. Put up those shields now.
Okay, yeah, it's a coming for you. So yeah, that's exciting. But like I was saying before, and we kind of discussed this before this whole thing started. I do not know how a company can sit on James Bond and The Hobbit and be out of money.
How? That I feel as if they should just be given money just because of that.
I would give them money because of... Here is everything I have in my possession. Go make a wicked movie and then pay me back with some interest. Because you know...
Or just pay me back. I don't care.
Yeah, because you know that The Hobbit is going to make $8 billion bajillion.
And part one. Part
one alone. And you know that James Bond is going to come out ahead.
Everyone knows James Bond at this point. There's not one person that doesn't know who James Bond is.
Well, and James Bond, you're going to make money off of the video games. And, there's the stuff that's attached to James Bond. Like, you know you're going to make money. And then The Hobbit, you're going to make money off of the movie. The other movie.
They're going to make video games. They're going to make money off the video games.
The video games. The action figures. The costumes. The props. You're going to make so much money, it's not even funny.
You're doing the movie that everyone wanted after you said you were going to do the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Yeah.
Everyone will watch this.
Like, it's...
MGM is crazy.
And yes, they ran out of money. That's how they ran out of money for whatever reason that they ran out of money.
All the movie theaters, a lot of them ran out of a lot.
The movie studios started running out of money, yes, but honestly, if I could have bought them, I would have bought them in about 5 seconds because they're sitting on a gold mine. Like, The Hobbit is going to make $8 bajillion on day one.
Bond is an established thing.
Yeah, he's a brand. Like...
Just...
That's all.
Whatever. It's coming out. I'm not going to complain. I like James Bond, so...
I like James Bond. I liked, Sean Connery, and I liked Pierce Brosnan. Like, I liked the smooth, suave James Bonds. I did not like the one with Halle Berry in it, but that's because I just don't like Halle Berry.
Which one was that one?
I don't remember. One of the
Pierce Brosnan ones.
Yeah.
Or the one with Denise Richards in it. Oh my goodness. That was so bad.
So, would revise.
Anything. Stuff on the site.
Re-submitting. I haven't refreshed yet. Oh. It's right there.
Oh. I was like, I got the twit.
Yeah, I know. I've seen it. I just forgot to refresh. That's all. Oh, the question. Where is it? There we go.
Stuff on the site, guys.
Oh! Go do a barrel roll on Google.
It won't take long.
Yeah, just go type in "do a barrel roll" into your Google search bar and hit enter.
Surprise!
You'll love us for it. You're welcome.
We got a lot more questions, or a lot more votes this week.
I know, people are so finicky.
You know, I think it's because I actually took the time to
select
check people.
Well, some people lied because they answered on our website and they didn't. Shame.
We know you.
Yeah. So, question of the week for the week was...
Stunning upset.
Yeah. What is your favorite Halloween movie? And there is the other part that a lot of people didn't read, which is, in other words, what movies do you like watching on Halloween? If you like watching The Princess Bride on Halloween, that could have been your answer. Because some people are like, I don't like scary movies. And I'm like...
Then watch a Christmas movie.
Yeah. Watch, like, the Shrek Halloween special, or the Charlie Brown, Halloween special.
Don't say you're watching Alan Wake.
Or... or watch The Producers, or Your Highness, or...
Something.
Anything. Like, you're sitting out handing out Halloween candy. You gotta be watching something.
Actually, if you're handing out candy and you're watching Your Highness, I wouldn't recommend handing out candy.
So, either way, The Nightmare Before Christmas came in at 32 votes for the clear winner.
That's upset.
Yeah, and I love that movie too.
It was a good movie.
And this one I completely forgot about.
Hocus Pocus.
Hocus Pocus with Bette Midler. I like it. I love that movie, and I completely forgot about it.
Other things? Silence of the Lambs.
Silence of the Lambs came in with a 6-vote third place, so it's quite far down the list.
Yeah.
Silence of the Lambs get 6 votes, and a mention, just because it's there, 4 votes, Sleepy Hollow, starring Johnny Depp and Christopher Walken.
Mm-hmm. We didn't moderate this week's, did we?
No. Oh, porn.
We definitely did not moderate it.
One person likes watching porn.
On Halloween.
Rocky Horror Picture, I'm surprised I only got 1 vote.
I'm very surprised. No one talks about it.
Halloween movies suck. Thank you to Adam for that one.
I actually know him.
Oh, well, there you go.
Then vote something else, dude.
That is why I put Dude, Where's My Car on there. Was as a hint that they didn't have to be Halloween movies.
They didn't get it.
No.
Or make their own. Well, I guess they make their own. But
a lot of people made their own.
Silent Hill is a great is a great movie to watch.
Yep. Halloween Town, I know I saw in here. Yeah, Halloween Town came in 5th. Ginger Snaps, also a good one. If you watch Ginger Snaps 3, filmed in Edmonton.
Yep. John Carpenter's Halloween. Ooh, good choice.
Yep.
John Carpenter is a master of horror. A master of horror, but, he's a good practitioner of it.
Edward Scissorhands. Mm-hmm. Practical Magic, Sandra Bullock.
Oh, wow.
And Nicole Kidman, also a good movie.
I forgot about that.
There's a lot of movies I forgot about, and that's why I want to ask this question, because now I have a list of,
movies that I will watch now.
Yeah. Movies that I own half of and completely forgot about, so... Thank you all for voting. I have to come up with a question for Monday, so hopefully
it'll be... Will you buy Uncharted 3?
Have you bought Uncharted 3?
Or just call it Uncharted 3.
So, no, that's exciting. I'm happy that we had so many people.
Indeedo.
With good answers. Mm-hmm. Other than Halloween movies suck, because that's not what I asked.
Sorry.
And we'll moderate more next week. We had a flux, of votes all of a sudden, so.
Porn.
Yep. Hey, man, some people... I asked what movies.
Porn isn't a movie. You have to put the title.
Oh. Well, then we have to moderate it. I think they were trying to be safe.
Oh, rated E for everyone.
So that was that. Last week's Sunday afternoon time waster was great.
It's classic. I love those things.
Yeah, that was hilarious. And the fact that I understand nothing of what anybody's saying.
No,
he just spazzes out and gets scared. Great.
Oh, weirdos.
I made it orange.
I saw that. I saw you do that.
We Halloween themed up.
Yep, we dressed up. Well, We didn't dress up here.
We did. Well, we did dress up though.
Yes, there's pictures.
Yep. I reviewed Disney Universe.
It's good.
It's good. Just don't buy it at full price, and don't ever buy the DLC.
It seems like a game that will get cheap binned and cheap DLC fast.
Yeah, and the DLC, I will wait for more levels. Like if they release more worlds, I will get those. But I will not be getting costumes, because the costumes don't do anything other than make you look different. They are essentially costumes. So, like they have a villain pack that came out, so you can be Ursula and all these bad guys. And I'm like...
I think it's definitely rated for just kids. Like, Mommy, I want to be Ursula.
And yes, that's what they're trying to market, except that you know that kids aren't going to go on your Xbox Live Marketplace looking for this stuff. So...
There's no built-in stores there.
There is.
Oh.
But...
No,
you click on stuff and nothing happens. So it happens. It goes, well, now you have to go to the Xbox Live store, but if the kid is young enough, the parents are going to set the game up anyways. Like, you know, here's the level, here you go, let's play. And the co-op aspect is lovely. So, because like for two people to play together, it's great. So, in Street Gangs.
Yep, some humor. And then our unboxing.
On Toadie's unboxing of his Christmas present. Early birthday present.
Early birthday present.
Yeah. So.
And then there's another birthday present.
And then you get a real birthday present. So.
Oh baby.
So you were excited that day.
I was a little bit excited.
You can watch the video. He jumps around like a giddy little schoolgirl.
A little bit.
Yep.
Now that the high's over. Now I realize the game is out.
Yes. So. And then you reviewed Your
Highness this week. It's a stoner movie. You like stoner movies? It's my only concern with this movie is that it tries to do what Pineapple Express does,
but
in medieval times, and it's. I do a lot of LARP. I don't hide that. But anytime something breaks immersion in that game, in our games, it just takes me out of the moment. So when you have someone in medieval times going, oh blah blah blah, we must vanquish the evil Lazar for kidnapping your fiance. Well, and we'll censor that, but yeah, like anytime that happens, like just out of character, it just does not make sense to me.
Yeah.
The special effects are nice. It's nice to see people finally using animatronics again. I mean, I'm not saying the full movie is animatronics. It would have been cool, but there's some beasties that you just can't get away with not having CGI with, and the comedy's also still there as well.
Well, it's James Franco and
Danny McBride.
Yeah.
Natalie Portman, Zooey Deschanel, and Thomas something or other. Can't remember the last name. They're all great actors.
Yep.
Yeah, just watch it with some friends. Don't go into it expecting, deep, riveting storylines, because it's really not. There's no half an hour in, you already know what's going to happen.
You kind of have to expect that, though.
It came out in summer 2011, so it was definitely just a summer movie.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it's funny. There's definitely scenes that make you go, that they just did that to a minotaur.
See, I want to see it already. Just like that should be the tagline on the DVD.
And then you've never seen a minotaur do that before. By God, it's a minotaur. For those of you who have not watched Role Models, that's also a really good movie.
That was a good movie. So
I enjoyed that movie quite some.
No, so that nothing hugely special. I guess we can talk about this quick.
Yes.
Quick news.
News quicker.
Yes. So the Barrel Roll News minus the cast.
Quick news lines, previews of what's
it'll already be on YouTube by the time this goes up. So it'll already be on our site probably an hour before this goes up.
Or whatever YouTube ends up doing to us.
So, we're doing the news quick.
Yep.
It has been requested, so we're good.
And it makes sense.
And it does. We go through the news quick, so you get the news.
And those watching the newscast get exclusive news.
Yes, you now get exclusive news.
We should do it. That sounds like something we totally improvised.
Yes.
Which we totally did.
We did, because I was just...
we saw that.
Yeah, we were surfing the internet, and bam!
That's what the internet does to us.
So, no, so that has been requested, so it's...
Oh, speaking of...
I think it's about 8 minutes. It's 8.5 minutes long, and it's all the news for the week.
Yep.
So
all the stuff that we'll be talking about.
You don't have to skip ahead.
Minus what we're playing,
Yes, minus what we're playing, minus all of our banter in between.
Yep. And if there's any emails we answer, we won't put that in there either.
Yeah,
we'll put it in this part.
Yeah, this is just for the news thing is just for like the news that we're gonna cover. Yeah. And then hopefully it gets you excited enough to watch the newscast because we're awesome when we actually just banter.
I banter.
You know you love us.
On a weekly, all 5 of you right now.
Yep. Hey man, we got like 14 views.
Yeah, we're doing it.
Yeah.
Winning. Charlie Sheen would be proud.
Yes, he would, except he gets way more hits.
Yeah, man.
Maybe we could have Charlie Sheen on the show.
Ooh, I like that. No, but then we won't talk about anything anymore.
We'll just dress Graham up as Charlie Sheen. All he has to do is sit there, winning!
With 5 cigarettes in his mouth.
Yep. So
just ridiculous.
We love you, Charlie.
You inspire us.
Yeah. So yes. So
this week on Sunday we've got a video coming up.
Yes.
It is a. Have you seen it?
No, I have not seen it.
He can't see it. It is a music video.
More music. You like music?
I do love music, and I love it when it's done creatively and funny. It's very funny. It's very funny. Let me just say now, I know how to serve hot coffee at Wendy's.
Oh no.
There's a preview. I'll show it to him in a second here.
Yeah.
And I was considering putting some other stuff up, but it would have been Metal Gear related.
Oh yes.
It's pretty much a bunch of videos of people doing all those revolver tricks that Ocelot does in all the games.
Oh, that's cool.
In real life.
Yeah.
Which is, it's cool. Oh, I definitely want to learn how to do that stuff, but, well, maybe.
One day.
Yeah. Anything else?
Review next week, because I've already kind of picked it out. I'm going to go through my first 10 levels of experience with DC Universe Online. Because it's free.
Go play it, guys.
So, honestly, everyone with a PS3 should be getting this game.
Or a computer.
So, I'll be covering the PS3 version of the game, but I really did want to go through the first kind of 10 levels, just as an introductory, what the game's like, what people can expect, what people should know before.
I don't think
they start playing.
Sony should have done a video for that, I think.
Well, I found a website.
Yeah, no,
with some really helpful tips, and because I went looking, because there's some stuff that you want to know that you don't think you should know until...
And that's what Square Enix does really well.
Yes.
For Final Fantasy, I think for Final Fantasy 14, they did a few videos that like introduce you to the world of.
And honestly, like DC Universe starts you off in a tutorial level that does a good job of letting you know like these are your attack buttons.
This is how you.
This is how you
block stuff. Basic stuff.
Block and dodge, which are still odd mechanics in this game, because stuff happens and you're like, hey, now I have to block. And then you block, but then I'm like, should I be blocking while these guys are attacking me with like just regular attacks, or should I just be whomping them back? Like,
exactly.
So, it could be more robust, but I'll talk about that in the review. And yes, I will give some little hints and tricks and stuff as to what people should be.
And we'll reveal our names so people can find us.
Yeah, and then I will, once I get further into the game, I think once I hit level 30, I'll then review level 30 onwards. So you're probably going to get 2 reviews for DC Universe at some point. Because level 1 to 30, I do believe, is pretty much the same kind of thing the whole way through. It just gets harder, so. And then at level 30, the game changes completely, and...
Well, because then you can start doing the light missions as well.
Yeah, you can do the light missions, you can start raiding, you can start, like, you do the bigger dungeons and stuff, like the bigger on-duty stuff, so. But anyways, go pick it up and try it out. It's free.
So. It is definitely, it's very free.
It's very free. And the servers are stable-ish at the moment, so...
And depending if I'm feeling motivated, Uncharted review, which will go up.
Yes.
We can't not do that.
Gotta do that, so... No, and hopefully...
Maybe on Monday.
When does Skyrim come out? 11/11/11. So, hopefully Graham, because he is getting the game, will have a review up close to 11/11/11.
Are we just going to ignore the other one?
Which? I am.
Okay, I will too.
Okay. We're not really, well, I'm not really a first-person shooter type. Battlefield 3, I loved the demo.
Oh, I loved it.
Call of Duty's coming out soon. 8th. Tuesday.
Next Tuesday.
Once again, budget restraints stop me from buying it, and also the fact that if I was buying a first-person shooter game, I would be buying Battlefield.
Sorry, we don't like it.
I know Battlefield has the lesser of the single player. Apparently, from what I've read, the single player is
It looks so pretty, and you get to drive tanks.
Except, like, I was talking to someone, he's like, it's great in multiplayer, like, the walls blow open, like, all that stuff happens, the Frostbite engine is amazing. And he's like, then you get in a single player, you jump into a tank, you shoot a window, and it's, like, fine.
That's weird.
So they really, but they don't spend their time working on single player, they want their multiplayer experience to be, like, rock solid.
I think when coming off of the Battlefield 2 game, which never had a single player in the first place.
Right. So when you're buying a Battlefield game, you expect multiplayer
only.
So, and Call of Duty is going to have the single player aspect down.
Yes.
With a solid multiplayer, but one that I've played far too often and don't want to restart, personally.
Never want to play a Call of Duty game.
And I do not support this whole Elite thing.
So you don't have to pay for it.
You don't have to, but it's something that Halo gives me for free.
Or any other first-person shooter.
Yeah. So
I'm pretty sure Battlefield 3 does it as well.
This is just Activision trying to.
We like monies.
Yeah, this is just Activision trying to take your money from you. So.
And you know what the Fortune Hunter Pass for Uncharted 3, not the same.
Oh no.
So it doesn't do stat tracking. It does. It is a advanced pass to all the DLC.
That's what the Gears of War one is.
And that's fine.
Gears of War gets you your DLC packs early.
Yeah. And
I believe for nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly like you pay.
So you get like
$40 for the Fortune Pass or something like that. But you get everything for free. You get skins.
I mean, it's not
DLC
free. You're paying for it.
Yeah, but it's a discounted rate.
It's a discount rate, and you know that you're getting it. You know, like if you like Gears of War,
or if you like
Uncharted multiplayer, it's a great thing to do.
Yeah.
So.
But the Elite stuff does not make sense to me.
No, let me pay to give. You pay us. We'll give you stats.
We'll see your hotspots on the map, where you die the most.
But I can do that in every other game I play.
I can keep track of that on a piece of paper.
Whoa.
That's too much technical. Activision's gonna.
You need like a pen and paper for that.
You gotta make sure there's ink in the pen.
Whoa. That's a good check. Do you do that before the game or after the game?
After. After. So, we've beta tested it.
Oh. It's in testing.
Yeah, we're ironing out the details of pen and paper technology.
It just.
None of us. If you haven't figured out by now, I don't think any of us are gonna get Call of Duty 3 or Modern Warfare 3.
No.
Unless I can find it for like $20.
I still won't get it. Like
for $20, it's gonna be a solid single player experience.
Yeah, that's true.
So.
What if they split the game? What if you could get the single player experience for $20 or the multiplayer experience for, well, I guess it would be 30 and 30. What if you could choose what you bought?
That's a good choice because I will never touch multiplayer.
Because that's an interesting concept, is it not? That you could actually sit there and go.
Oh, weren't they planning on doing that?
I believe there was discussion on that.
No, I think it was Blizzard that was doing that.
No, that was Activision talking.
Activision.
About Blizzard. They wanted to
sell cutscenes.
Sell cutscenes, yes.
So, which is exactly the same thing, but no, $30. No.
Like that's what I mean. Like
no, that is drawing a weird line, because you don't really see that.
No,
that would be a first.
It would be.
I don't know.
So the question is, would it work?
You can actually. The funny thing is, they're still trying to sell Black Ops on the PS3.
Yeah.
On the PSN store for $60.
Yeah. No.
I've played the single player for Black Ops. It's not that good.
No. Well, because Infinity Ward wasn't involved.
That's true.
So.
It's. Me.
Anywho, I think see when that little thing comes up, I think we're gonna run out of time. So.
That's not good. And we're on our backup card right now.
Yes, but I mean this is the end anyways. So.
Yes, it is.
So I guess we'll say goodbye.
Farewell. Oh, we can't do it anymore. We're gonna get sued.
Yeah, and we actually own stuff now, so. Anywho.
Good evening.
From us at the Barrel Roll News Network.
Newsing when you're not.
Yeah.
I don't know if that works.
Bye, everybody.
Have a good night.